Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Era Movie Show. My name is Deshaun and today I'm here to talk about the cancellation of Hulu's Runaways. Now we all saw this coming. I made a video not too long ago talking about Cloak and Dagger getting canceled. It made perfect sense why Cloak and Dagger got canceled. This show, neither one of these shows are these top of the line viewership shows. Like that's the like I love Runaways. I enjoyed the hell out of Cloak and Dagger. Problem is, they are from a past regime. Jeff Loeb's out. And that means everything's going with him. That means every single thing's going with him. If it had him to do with it, it's got to go. Kevin Feige is cleaning house. Now, a lot of people are under the assumption that Kevin Feige is just going to individually take it over. Me personally, I've always believed Kevin Feige is going to find someone to replace Jeff Loeb, someone he can trust, someone who can report directly to him, someone who'll do a better job connecting stuff because he'll have the direct hookup to Kevin Feige, someone who won't go behind his back and side with Ike Perlmutter is basically what I'm saying. So, I'm sad. You know, I like this cast. I like this crew. I think it's a great interpretation of the Runaways. I was excited for season 3 and to go more. But, you know, the thing is, there used to be a mantra years ago that pretty much kind of died out. Most people don't even remember it. It's all connected. And Marvel's kind of lost that. Now, the more critical film people will tell you that that's a good thing. Because the only people who really enjoy the fact that the shows weren't connected are the super hardcore film people who are just like, well, this is good. It can get an individual identity outside of the MCU. And it's like, okay, cool. I mean, that's fine. I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I loved a lot of the Netflix shows. I mean, I had a great time watching these shows. It's just, you know, it was just different. Like, I had to put my mindset and I had to, like, change my mind in a weird way. I had to, like, whenever I was going to watch a Cloak and Dagger or a Runaways or even a Marvel Netflix show, like, I had to, like, put my mind in a different set. You know? Like, when I'm about to go see a Marvel movie, my mind is just, like, up here. Like, I am up here. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Whatever happens in this movie could have ramifications for everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you never know. Like, you never know what's going to happen all the time. You never know if the movie, how big of an impact this movie's going to have on the next movie. So whenever I go to see a Marvel movie, the MCU movie, my range of emotions are kind of just different. And, you know, not to say that I didn't love Daredevil. I love Daredevil. Daredevil's probably, in my personal opinion, the best comic book show ever made. The original, like, Daredevil, all 3 of those seasons are fantastic. Great acting, great action, best action. I mean, I love Daredevil season 3. I thought it was perfect. Gave it a 10. I love Jessica Jones season 1. I love Jessica Jones season 3. I dug Luke Cage season 1. I loved Luke Cage season 2. Iron Fist season 2. But you know, I've been an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. guy forever, and I can't wait for this season to come back. Loved Cloak and Dagger. I've been reviewing Runaways for a while now. Dug the first season, liked the second season even more. It's just, my mindset is different because those are TV shows. And they look and feel like TV shows. My mindset's just different for that, you know what I mean? And I feel like Disney right now is having this kind of this conscious thing going where they're just like, why aren't our shows as big as the movies? Not in terms of financially, but why aren't our shows, like, our movies are killing the game. Like, the MCU's movies are killing the game. Every time an MCU movie comes out, it is the biggest thing you're talking about for the next couple of weeks. It is. It takes over the conversation for the next couple of weeks. Every single time an MCU movie comes out. It's the most talked about thing. It's the most reviewed thing. It's the biggest thing. It's the thing that's right on the front page. It's the most talked about thing. Basically the whole month that it's out. But the Marvel Netflix shows and even the Marvel TV shows haven't gotten the same luster. Like Daredevil, as great as it is, it doesn't get talked about enough. You know what I mean? Daredevil doesn't get talked about in the same sense as Empire or Game of Thrones or even those other shows, any other show, big show. It doesn't get talked about in the same sense as like a Dexter or anything like that, or Breaking Bad. It doesn't get talked in that same sentence. And, you know, as a Marvel, you have to wonder, like, why doesn't it get talked in that same sentence? We're taking this material seriously. It's obviously being taken seriously. It's not being dumbed down, kidified. but it's not, you know, it's not getting the same notoriety as that. Any of the Marvel stuff, even Legion, which is made by Noah Hawley, who was a cerebral guy. I mean, the guy made Fargo, for crying out loud. And even Legion's not getting the notoriety that they want. So as Marvel, you have to wonder, what the hell do we have to do to get this notoriety? And you have to think there's only one option, and that is to bring it all under one umbrella. Bring it all under Kevin Feige. From here forth, if a Marvel show comes out, it is going to not only have a nice budget, it is going to fit in the MCU. It isn't going to kind of fit in the MCU. It isn't going to be background noise in the MCU where they vaguely mention stuff and it really doesn't matter. No, it's going to be in the MCU. And I feel like that's what Disney's trying to do. They're trying to, well, I don't want to go far as say save Marvel TV, because Marvel TV, I thought, had a bunch of great shows. But it's trying to elevate Marvel TV, at least people's anticipation in them, at least the way people look at them. Because I just reviewed The Mandalorian, and honestly, when I look at The Mandalorian, it's not a TV show, it's a movie. Like, the budget, the way it looks, I'm like, that's a movie, dude. It's like every week I get to see a part of a movie. But, you know, like I said, it's just different mindsets. And I'm like, I'm seeing a TV show. Regardless of how great it looks and how great it is, I'm like, I'm watching a TV show. And my mindsets are just totally different. Now, me and you, we're talking about Daredevil for months. We're talking about Jessica Jones for months. We're talking about Runaways and Cloak and Dagger for months. We're talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for months. But nobody else is. And that's the thing. That's what Marvel does. When it's not hot enough, you have to change it up. That's what they did with Thor. A lot of people are upset with Thor, like, oh, Thor Ragnarok ruined Thor. But I'm like, dude, you have to understand. Me and you might have liked Thor 1 in Dark World. Me and you might have liked it. Me and you might have thought that nothing was wrong with Thor, that didn't have to really do anything to change the character. But that's just me and you. We're a minority. The movies made money and they weren't never rotten. But they were the lowest movies on there. His movies were lower. He had the lowest rated first movie. He had the lowest rated second movie. His movie's still the lowest rated MCU movie of all time. Marvel had to make a change. They had to adjust this and come up with a new and inventive way to make the character pop for audiences. And they did that, bringing Taika Waititi, bringing a more light-hearted flavor in and letting Chris Hemsworth put more of his own personality into Thor. That's how they did it. It wasn't ruining the character. They had to do what they had to do to elevate this character, because Thor was becoming the other guy in the Trinity. And now he's one of the Trinity. Now you look at the Trinity and you go, I don't know which one I like more, because they did Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok single-handedly got Thor a fourth movie. So, you know, that's what you have to do. And right now, that's what's happening to Marvel TV. They have to do what they have to do. They have to cut it out. No matter if me and you like it, they have to do what they got to do to elevate the entire MCU to another level. And I, for one, I'm looking forward to it. I am so surprised Hellstorm's still coming. I don't know why the fuck that's still coming. They've got rid of everything else. I am surprised they can't, I'm not surprised. It's just like, because Disney owns Hulu, so I was like, huh, I wonder what they're going to do with that then. Are they going to put something rated R on Hulu? I don't know. I digress. But that's my thoughts on Disney canceling Runaways. I'm sad, you know. The final season comes out, I believe, on the 13th, on December the 13th. I don't think it's coming out all at once. It might be coming out all at once. I can't remember. But I'm looking forward to it. You know, the trailer looked fun. Looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff introduced, a lot of stuff set up. It does give me off that Jessica Jones vibe of, oh, why am I even watching this? But Jessica Jones looked great, so you know what? I'm going to watch this, I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'm going to have a good time doing it. And by the way, there is a bunch of people who are like worried about Marvel having too many shows and stuff. But actually, when you sit back and think about it like this. Marvel already had 4 shows coming out a year. When they had the Netflix deal. They had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. What they had, Runaways coming out. They already had like 4 shows coming out a year. So I don't know what people are talking about. Now they basically are cutting out the other shows, so that all those shows that are coming out a year are shows that matter to the entirety of the MCU. But that's my thoughts on it. Thank you for joining me in the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. And how heartbreaking are you that Runaways got canceled? I'm heartbroken, but I understand. Thank you. Have a good day.